Okay guys, hopefully we're on a roll now with this. And we have one more video dealing with Pascal's triangle and binomial theorem, basically. Here we go. So this one, notice they want the coefficient only. Well, my strategy is real simple. Just set up the whole thing and then focus on what they want again. So with the 3 power, I hope you agree, it's going to be 1, 3, 3, 1. And to save time, I'm not going to do the Pascal's triangle. Hopefully, you already know how to do it. And if you ask me in class, I'll gladly teach you in class again and again. But anyways, let's get going here. Does everyone agree? It goes 1, 3, 3, 1. The m to the 3 would go m cubed, m squared, m1. Of course, m to the 0 is simply 1. And, of course, the m's not going to matter because they want the coefficient of m. Actually, we need to know which one's m squared, so that does matter. Finishing up, we know that -4 also will have a 3 power going backwards. So -4 to the 3, -4 to the 2, -4 to the 1, and, of course, -4 to the 0 is 1 as well. So let's get to the answer. They want the coefficient of the m squared. Here is where it's m squared. So what is the coefficient? Well, we simply have a -4 to the 1, -4 times the 3, which is -12. In other words, the second term would have been -12m squared. Okay? But all they wanted was the coefficient, the number in front of our variable. All right, pause the video if you need to. Now, guys, hopefully you'll try number 6. Pause the video again and try 60. All right. On 60, notice it was a 3 again. Well, 1, 3, 3, 1, right? We're looking for BA squared, which we will get to after the setup. So here we go. I know B goes to the 3 power, so it's going to go B cubed, B2, B1, B0, of course, is simply 1. I know the 4a will also be cubed, but going backwards, 4a to the 3, 4a squared, 4a1, 4a0, of course, is simply 1. And let's get to the answer. They just wanted the coefficient of BA squared. BA squared is right here. Right? So if I do 4 squared, do you agree that's 16? If I do a squared, of course, that's a squared. I already have my b. And, of course, don't forget times 3. So let's put our numbers together. 16 times 3 would be 48. ba squared. Honestly, I would have wrote it as 48a squared b. But they do mean the same thing. And the only answer they wanted was the 48, right? The coefficient of BA squared. So, pause the video and try number 61 right now. All right. This one again is a 3, guys. Now, on the final, expect a different power like 4 or 5, perhaps. Okay, it won't always be 3. But that being said, we know it's 1, 3, 3, 1. And let's just set it up and then worry about what they want right there. I know 4x to the 3 will go 4x to the 3, 4x to the 2, 4x to the 1, and of course, 4x to the 0 is 1. I know the negative, watch the negative, guys, y to the 3 is going to do the same thing but going backwards. So -y cubed, -y squared, -y to the 1. Of course, -y to the 0 is just simply 1. And let's get to our answer. They want the coefficient of x squared y right there. X squared y. Well, x squared y should be right here, right? Let's see what we got here. We got a 3, of course, times a 4 squared is 16. We have an x squared. See, here's where you get tricked if you're not careful. Notice the -y to the 1 means we still have a negative y, right? And a negative times a positive is going to be negative 48 in this case, x squared y. So the answer is going to be negative 48. That is the coefficient of x squared y. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, guys, so hopefully my last 3 videos, including this one, make sense when it comes to the binomial theorem is actually what we call it. Sometimes called the binomial expansion using Pascal's triangle. I'll see you in class.